Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Please, computer, come work with me here. Okay, there we go. Game starting up now. You should see it in a moment. Hi. What's up? Hello, hi. It is Friday, which means we're doing another LOTR WOTR stream. We're almost done, actually. There we go. All right, finally showed up for you guys. Yeah, we have a couple of side questy stuffs, a couple of positions and places that we have yet to check out. Come on down. Come on down. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna be checking those out. We're gonna be doing that stuff. And getting all ready for the end game. I am going to be going through, even if we do finish like tomorrow or something, we're not quite done because we still got to go through the Inevitable Excess DLC. But I also know that every single time I'm like, we're almost done. The game's like, ha! Gotcha, bitch! And then there's a whole lot of stuff that actually is not done yet. For example, we actually, Dance of Masks is a thing. And I have no idea where to go for that. So that's something. Where is my party? Oh, we're still in is. Okay. Let's take a look at what the party is looking like right now. Everyone's at full health except for Shadowfax, who is dead, Bismuth, who is almost dead, and Bill, who is almost dead. Okay. Okay. Um. Love how I never use this spell. I literally never use this spell. I also never use single target Bolt of Justice. I might actually just replace all of these holy hymns with greater dispel magic. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that might actually be... Because yeah, I literally never... Like, holy hymn is very good, but I just literally never use it. So... And having a couple of single target heals is nice, because, you know, it just is. Bunch of death wards, a whole bunch of regular dispel magics. Okay. The one person that we actually almost go through all of his spell slots. You, Alchemist. Oh! Oh! Shit. Apparently I hadn't prepped up. Okay. He was just walking around without a whole bunch of spells prepped up. That's fine. Why is this not being cast? Where's my thing? Wait, hold up. Yeah, Bubble Buffs is on. Why can I not? What? Why can I not set up my buffs? We go back in? Okay, we can't go back in. That's a problem. I just can't do it from the overworld? What the fuck? Has that always been a thing? And I just never noticed it? Because that's kind of crazy. What was I looking for? No. What was I looking for? Holy Sword. Yeah, wait, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 5 people that have this. Why is it not being cast? Wait. Hi. You come up? Yeah. What's up, buddy? All right, we have a kitten. We have a kitten. Um. What is this? What is this? All lightning storm, except the Azada invokes a rainbow starfall. Every star deals 1d6 per 3 casted levels points of acid cold. Oh, depending on the greatest potential for damage. Oh, okay. You may call a maximum of 15 stars. Okay. Oh. I forgot that we have this spell. Wait, I need to get to Pippin's hotbar, because that needs to be on Pippin's hotbar. And that needs to be, like, here on Pippin's hotbar. Literally never use that spell. Literally, I never use that spell. Wait, I was using Ray of Halberds. I used Ray of Halberds at least once instead of Trick Fate. I mean, I guess it is within touch range. God damn, can you imagine Legolas with Trick Fate? That's such an evil fucking spell. That's such an evil and broken spell. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, maybe I ban that spell. Maybe I disallow that spell's use in this playthrough, because that's kind of insane. Okay, so I think here, let's take a look at this first. So we got end game, develop all aspect. Yeah, we're working on that. Key crystal. Oh yeah, we have this. Okay. So what was the... Oh, it's over here. Okay. How long would that take? 2 days? All right. What's the closest? But I could teleport to here at some point. So I think what I want to do is... What is this one? Camp. Teleport there. It's not a big teleport, but it's still gonna... Yeah, it's still gonna take a lot of... Oh, excuse me. Travel time off. Okay. Approach of Harmington's army. Oh, that's right. This is the thing. Soon be arriving in Dresden. The military council has summoned the commander to an urgent meeting. Bowman, the art of war, immediately issue that decree. Okay. Military is almost done. Oh, wait, no, it is, right? Because Level 8 is max. So military is done. We're done with military. Awesome. I just need more logistics, which comes in the form of these, right? Because I need to get more of these out to be able to get more logistics, because logistics is, yeah, how many things. I know that's very, very incredibly well spoken. Is everybody fine? Like, we don't have anybody fatigue or anything? I know we're out of a bunch of spells, but I think that should be fine. Like, a lot of our buffs fell off, but that shouldn't be that big of a deal, I don't think. Ooh. There's a good chunk of them here. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Nice! Wait, did he actually... Wait, how much health do these guys have? Is this where the toad is? I don't even... That is obviously a reference to something, and I don't get it. What do you mean target is invalid? Let me teleport! Hell yeah. But hello, Jello. How are you? How are you? It's such a rude thing. See if I give a food poisoning by buying discount items. Hell yeah! Gambling with food poisoning. Always the best time. No spice like danger. For real. Wait, really? It didn't hit these? How did it not hit the bullshit? Bullshit and shenanigans. And then we just do this, right? We just do this, we hit all these people. Everyone hit the... Wow, this guy actually saved. Did he roll a nat 20? No, he rolled a 19. Okay. Oh, speaking of food-related things, I have a freezer. I bought a freezer. I was reminded by myself by looking at statements and having a whole bunch of, well, actually what it actually was I had a whole bunch of credit card statements come in being like, hey, you owe us money. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have credit cards. So yeah, credit cards are a myth. Poor people tell me that. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I should have moved forward more, I guess. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Teleport on top of the man and kill this man. Beautifully done. So yeah, I just oh yeah, chicken statue. Yeah, I put it on a credit card. So I am slightly more in debt, but I have a freezer and I will take that trade. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that trade is well worth it in my opinion. It's very important for minimizing food costs. Yes, now it's just I have to stock it. Now I just have to stock it, which I'm going to probably slowly do over this month. Right now it just has a bunch of ice packs and some chicken nuggets in it. That you have a chicken created by an artful and absolutely non-insulting manner. Okay. Ah, there it is. Crumpled note. Alright. Name is Sloggy the Sculptor. And the moment I was bored, the goddess Shellid struck me with the most horrible curse of all. She gave me a craving for art. Oh my god. Whiny bitch. I became a sculptor's apprentice when I was 7, and by 25 I'd already become a reputable and ambitious debutante. Alas, this didn't bring me any happiness. My first piece of art, a composition called The Last Atlantes, takes a step into the lands of the Axis, causes a stir, and most reactions were shouts of indignation. For some reason, the public decided that my depiction of Aradin bore a striking resemblance to the chairman of Absalom's Grand Council, Lord Wurs. They accused me of being corrupt and subjected me to a shameful beating right at the grand opening. Hello, Igor. How you been? How you been? Talking with the stuff that has the goes bad tomorrow sticker and then just freeze everything and use it the same day you throw it? Yeah. Oh, you found the duck statue? Yep. We are here. We just got... Yep. Used to be being corrupt, so shameful beating right at the grand opening. Oh my god, it sucks to be you. I attributed this calamity to my youthful inexperience, and I intended to turn the tables. To avoid further accusations, I chose a topic that was pronouncedly distant from Absalom's reality. So I depicted the Tian goddess warrior Chizuru. How could I have known that so many people from Tian Sha live in Absalom? Frozen food? Yes, I got a freezer this morning. I bought a freezer. How could I have known this? Yeah. Why did none of them warn me that the name of the goddess is actually spelled and pronounced Shizuru, or that misspelling it is a great blasphemy? How could I even suspect that one of my audience would be outraged by the excessive bellicosity? What the fuck is that word? Wait, what? I lost it. Bellicosity. What the fuck does that mean? Meaning a natural inclination towards being warlike or aggressive, often characterized by a readiness to fight, quarrel, or engage in hostility. Wait. Is it, yeah, she's a goddess warrior. Should she not be? On a rabbit hole about soup cubes. Ah. Yep. Yep. I know about soup cubes. The other would be, wait. Part of my audience would be outraged by the excessive bellicosity of my statue. The other would be insulted by its extreme femininity. And the rest would brand me a parasite trying to make money off of undisguised cultural appropriation. Oh my god, he lives in LA. That's the man's problem. He lives in LA. God, dude, you need to move to the Midwest. You won't have those issues. I promise you, you won't have... Nobody in the Midwest uses the term cultural appropriation, except in mocking tones. Feeling desperate, I turned to abstractionism, and when the time had come to give a name to my statue, I chose a random set of letters, consonants only, but caused even more trouble. I disagree because Minneapolis, that's north. Nobody cares about them. It means I want to sound smarter than everyone around me, so I choose an obscure word of purpose. Fair. Uh, that very night, a bunch of strangers clad in hooded black robes broke into my house, threatened me with daggers, demanded I never again try to depict their mysterious deity or mention one of its secret names. You would be, sir. I don't know, like, okay, I, so, like, you have the West Coast, you have the East Coast, you have the South, and you have the Midwest. You don't really have, like, the North. Because, like, I don't really, so, like, the reality of the situation is anything that borders Canada, I don't consider the Midwest. Even though there's not technically a term for the states that border Canada, there's not like a north area of the United States, like in colloquial terms. I don't really consider that part of the Midwest. I consider like Midwest to be like Missouri, Alabama, Arkansas, not Alabama, sorry, Missouri, Arkansas, Illinois, Kansas, like maybe Colorado going that far west. Um, Iowa, maybe Indiana. Northern border culture compared to southern Midwest states. If you want a term, we use the boundary waters when talking about the lakes that make the border with Canada. That's fair. um okay. But back to talking about things that aren't actually real. Having failed at gaining glory among the educated and sophisticated public, I fled north to Sarkoris. There, among the simple people, my talent could finally blossom. I showed them wooden sculptures whose crude grotesqueness emanated strength and the primordial power of the earth, things they were supposed to understand. So they beat me up for good measure and kicked me out of their settlement, right after they broke my favorite chisel and spat on my travel bag. Until this day, I have no idea what I did to offend them. By that time, I had already learned not to ask pointless questions. The desperation of it all made me feel bitter and stubborn, but fate challenged me, so I accepted the challenge. I had found my mission. I wanted to create a statue that would insult no one. After several weeks of contemplation, I decided to sculpt a chicken. Yes, a simple chicken. What could be offensive about chickens? They're yellow and they chirp. There's definitely nothing bad about that. Oh, I couldn't have been more wrong. A week after my sculpture was showcased to the audience, a group of grim-looking people came and fell to their knees before it. They pronounced my statue to be an idol of the deity they worshipped, an infernal duke Azrael. It turned out that there is a Duke of Hell whose unholy symbol is a chicken. More and more cultists came to see my sculpture every day, and then another kind of public arrived. Tough knights with long swords who chopped all the admirers of my talent into pieces. After they were done with the slaughter, they started searching for the person who created the blasphemous chicken. For me, I fled, taking my unfortunate creation with me. I dragged the statue as far as I could, and I left it in the wilderness. I hope no one finds it here, although since you are reading this, my hope was futile. In this case, you should know, art is paid. Beware of the people who worship chickens, and equally beware of those who hate them. And here is the main thing I was trying to say. I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings with this statue. Flaw you, the sculptor. See, the mistake that he made was running. He should have been like, when the knights came, was like, no, you don't understand. This was a honeypot operation. I was trying to gather all the cultists together so that you could kill them all in one spot. That was the mistake that he made. He ran with it. He should have just why is this here? Like, there's nothing super good there. Like, you don't miss out on any items. It's just a funny little thing. Like, there's no good items. There's not like a crazy boss fight there or anything. Like, the demons at that point are pretty lackluster for what we're dealing with. The street is zoned for cultist gatherings, and when I registered for the permit, I alerted the local chapter of Paladins. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, did I lose? All right. Oh, wait. This is the day. Hell yeah. Yeah, because I got rid of a lot of stuff. I got rid of a lot of stuff. Okay. Heart blood. What is this? Scouting party has discovered a blood spring that heals wounds and can even save those who are terminally ill. The healers are asking for permission to use this blood in the making of healing potions, but there are numerous accounts that those healed by the waters in the spring have become more hateful and ruthless. All units gain the tough feat, +2, throws against disease and poison. No. Refuse the request, crusade morale increase by 25. We're gonna do this. I know that morale doesn't do anything, but I also don't really care about the saves. And if we're talking about what Aragorn would do, I feel like Aragorn would not permit the use of a blood magic. This one. Joe, the accidental silliness that could result from importing saves from the Through the Ashes DLC, because it puts hidden people into your party. It's on your loading screen. Oh, that was because I misclicked in the mod. That's what it is. Like if we go into my if we go into my actual group, I can technically recruit Sindri. Wait, is his name actually Sindri? Wait, hold up. It's Sendry, right? S-E-N. This is so close. Considering I've been playing God of War Ragnarok, this is so close to the actual the Ragnarok person. Save I import had the main character with a picture of John Cena and the name You Can't See Me, so when I select teamwork feats, shows me this invisible man as a companion who has the feat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, we just got the item. I feel like we get rid of this, right? Also, the fact that I've never found just a regular phylactery of positive channeling is crazy to me. Like, the fact that I've had this since we got a camp leaving Canabras. That is where I found this item, and he has been wearing it ever since. So if I get rid of Zaurus, or if I use Zaurus's beauty on him, we would then allow the Broken Trickster to be used by somebody else. Hmm. So this wouldn't change my ability scores. Oh, wait, it might actually drop them. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, actually, yeah, wow, actually, okay. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, because everybody is basically built to have in mind the fact that we're going to have odd number item boosts. Oh, he's only got a +4. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit actually that doesn't do anything, does it? No. It does. It does because it was only a +4, right? So that was. It doesn't change charisma. That actually sucks. But it does give us wisdom. It drops his intelligence. It drops his intelligence, which is also not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. But I think that the bonus to wisdom, which boosts his will save a bit, which is a little bit on the low end compared to a lot of our other saves. Along with just giving all of your, like, all of my casters, all of these fucking shielded caster, allied spellcaster, shield wall, that's actually, like, all of those are really good. So if I just, okay, so let me actually look at this. Whatever your adjacent also has this, you have a +4 competence bonus on concentration checks. Obviously we don't have anybody over there wearing shields, so it is only going to be a +4 shield wall. I'm trying to think if any of them ever actually just wear a shield at any point in the series. Wait. Okay, so the people that I'm thinking, so Pippin, Gandalf, Frodo. Do any of them ever use a shield? Do any of them ever use a shield? Whenever you are wielding a shield and are adjacent to an ally wielding a shield who also has this feat, the AC bonus from your shield increases depending on the shield wielded by your ally. Oh, okay, so that's like actually kind of trash. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, because I would need 2 of them, and I don't think, I'm pretty sure Gandalf never has a shield. I don't. So the only reason that I'm curious about Frodo is because I can't remember exactly when he dresses up as an orc in Return of the King. I can't remember if he has a shield during that. But also, he's currently got a crossbow. I should actually probably, yeah, I should actually swap to this because we never actually use him as a crossbow wheel user. Yeah, the fact that I didn't have this on is actually kind of stupid and insane. That's actually kind of insane. Yeah. What is this? Oh, we have a fresh hindering crystal. Oh my god, imagine. Um. All right, let's go ahead. Like I've just been sitting here this entire time. Okay. So going in here. Like, I have no memory of any of these places, by the way. I have no idea what we're looking at. Oh, look at that. Imagine there being a bunch of demons. Nice. Set of stones for the puzzles. Nice. Oh, you didn't die? Oh, this guy actually has a decent amount of health. Damn, both of them hit, too. Both of them are blinded as well. Get fucked, nerds. Wait, why did he not continue? Whatever. I did not mean to hit the delay button. We're just gonna scream at him. Oh, I don't have true seeing on. Wait, is he stunned? Wait, what just happened? All right, we're gonna use the Grandmaster Rod. We're gonna do this. Oh, also gotta do this. All right, and we will do a quicken. All right. Well, let's see if we hit him. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, Legolas should be able to... Okay, let's... 5-foot step. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, Legolas should be able to kill... Well... Yeah, that's the issue. There we go. It's just the fact that we can't get the thing. The thing! We can't do the thing. Why does it sound like I'm doing... Oh, because Void's Kiss does acid damage, that's right. I entirely forgot. Bye! I have been so far. I've been so far. I've gone so long, is the words I meant to use. I've gone so long without seeing the fucking crazy ragdolls. Because most of the time, I just kill people via... Most of the time, I just kill people through fucking crits. So they just explode. Ooh, an acorn. Hell yeah. And there's the tile set. Okay. What is a sturdy... Wait, what is... No, stop. Headband grants where plus 12 competence bonus on athletics and mobility skill checks. This headband is worn by an animal companion. Also grants plus 3 dodge bonus to AC against ranged attacks. Still the Spriggans and Kingmaker. I love not the ragdolls, but the spaghettification in Kingmaker. The spaghettification in Kingmaker is just so funny. Alright, just running around, making sure that we don't have any hidden thing. Oh, there's something. Any... Alright, it doesn't look like there's any perception check items. Deflated 2 minutes, beautiful. Yeah. There was always one. So back when I was doing the speed runs, and we still fought the fights in Oleg's place at the very beginning, there was always, without exception, there was always one enemy that would spaghettify. I don't know why, but there was always one. We have, hell yeah. Was it always the guy with flail? I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what was going on with that. I just remember that it was a thing. There's still so many of these. Oh, speaking of, what is next in line? Fate Stealer's or Face Stealer's mask. Got it. This one. We can't move. Are you sure about that? Okay, I don't want to waste. Wait, how many? I can make this 5 more times. Hmm. I can make this 5 more times. Okay, how many bosses, like how many areas do I still need to clear out? I need the puzzles, which there's no combat in those except for the last one, right? Which have I finished 3 or 2 of the puzzles? I'm just gonna do this. Fuck it. Fuck it. Why not? Hello? Do the thing that I said to do, please. Thank you. Um. Oh, hey, we had 3 con damage on. Okay. Here, we could just look at. I've only done 2. Wait, do I only have? Wait, hold up. Slab. I only have the purple. Wait, hold up. I'm still missing an entire ass subsection here. Oh, okay. And this. Athletics and mobility skill checks. So this headband is worn by an animal companion. It also grants +3 dodge bonus on AC against ranged attacks. Okay. Also, why do these 2 not have animal companions right now? What? Oh, okay. I was like, where the fuck did these guys come from? Also, I have not been moving these guys to where I need them to go. Where is the army? There it is. Right, so second army, we will meet them back here. That is fine. Yoink. All right, hell yeah. And second army is now level 9. Hell yeah. Where is my main? Oh, it's way the hell down here. Okay, so yeah. All right. And yoink on those. And then this one, we want to send you down here as well. Beautiful. Beautimous. Okay. Oh, fuck. It's a storybook. Explore the mysterious city. Knowledge world. Person with the plus 58. Perception. The person with 89. Let's go to Gem Street. Ask the dead demon. Wait, Gem Street continues to operate like a puppet show at a theater, but no more puppets dare to approach the commander. All that remains is to burn this place to the ground. Yeah, that seems like if you had to make a 47 will save to deal with that place, nah, I ain't leaving that. Also, I was not expecting it to burn the entire city. I thought we were just burning the district, but okay. I do remember this fight. Oh, might as well, right? Ooh, he's blinded though, which is funny. Isn't this fight intended to be before the Avery Sanctum? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. There is an entrance to the Ineluctable Prison, like, very close by, but it's not the only one. Wait, what? Are these guys immune? Wait, hold up. Immunities, farts, movement impairing, combat maneuver, effects. Wait, why did I... Wait, how the fuck did a crit sneak attack... Where was all my sneak... Wait, hold the fuck up. Why am I doing 3D2? What is 3D2? Oh, it's because he's tiny. Wait, but like, why is his damage so low here? A crit should be like 300 damage. I'm confused. Hi, buddy. We take... Oh, okay. You actually do a fair bit of damage. Understood. We're gonna do selective, and we're gonna do... Polar Midnight here. Wait, are we not doing... We're gonna swap back to that. Okay. Right, there we go. So we got haste on everybody but Mary. And Mary having haste doesn't really matter that much, right? I'm gonna skip you. You I am not gonna skip. Shadowpex I'm also gonna skip. Aragorn I will not. Okay, so we have... Wait. Who has a straight up... So you obviously don't. Are either of these technically considered cold iron? No. No. You? No. You? Obviously not. Ah! Okay. That's unfortunate. Get you on Bill. Oh, that's not great. I love that these things... This is... I can't believe that on Unfair, I have things that need nat 20s to be able to kill. Or to be able to hit my peoples. Okay, so they're all down now. And I just need to make coup de grace to kill them. Okay, so at this point, I do want... Alright, so what are their healths? Negative 8,000! Holy shit! You know, I feel like once you get into the negative quadruple digits in health, I feel like once you get into the negative quadruple fucking digits in health, I feel like you should probably just be... You should just die. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's so funny. I was gonna say, like, okay, so let me actually look at these. The coup de grace, the DC's a 65. Okay. For troll farm, we cut a troll to 8 pieces to get 8 trolls. No! Stop it! Alright. There you are. Hi, friend. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, because I already used the move action. No! Damn it. I'm just gonna skip his turn. I'm actually kind of surprised that that one was... I mean, yeah, okay, okay. Wait, what is her BAB? 32? Okay. And what is 10 plus your base attack bonus plus your melee damage ability modifier plus your weapon's critical modifier. Okay, so we have 32 plus 15, so that's 47. 10 is 57 plus your crit modifier 59. Yeah. Okay. God, that's crazy. All right. Horseman. Gandalf. Horseman, get close to Gandalf. Get this man. How much health do you have, sir? Minus 25. What? Wait, War Priest, Monstrous Human. Wait, none of those. Does he just have Die Hard? Does he just have Die Hard? Yeah, okay, there it is. Alright, fine. Sam, get him. There we go. Oh, and what is this? Flail plus 5, Chaser plus 5. Oh, none of those are useful. Ivory Hunter's Key. Alright, Frodo. There we go. Get rid of this, please. So, is the other set of slabs here? Probably not. I would assume not, because this is an encounter. This isn't like a location on the map. So if you miss, there's no way they would put the slabs in a random encounter that you could potentially miss and then never get again, right? There's no way they would do that. Owlcat's not that evil. Yeah, I remember that fight being a real pain in the ass in my original playthrough of the game. Three big-ass Lenore, and there's just nothing here. What the fuck? So wait, where's the final set of... And this is Castle of Desires. Alright, so we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go to Legacy of the Ancients. No. I refuse. Holroon survive in this playthrough? I have no idea. I don't know where he's at. Oh, wait. Bone Hills. Okay, yeah. Okay. Because that's where the final set is, isn't it? Silly high DC check to find unless Holroon shows you the way. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, time to see if this puzzle is... Please? If I have the items for this puzzle or if it's for the other one. All right, Mary. We do have this one because this is the purple. All right, puzzle time. Oh my god. Gotta manually drag it. Absolutely disgusting. Okay. I might... Did I really not loot this area? What the fuck? Fix that. Oh my god, I'm so... Worth it! Worth it! How much is this? I got 2 whole gold from that fucking vase. Hell yeah. Alright, what do we got? Okay, so this one should be 2-3, right? What? Okay, there we go. Where's the 2-3? There it is. I said, there it is. Okay, so this should be 2-3, right? Because 3 matches this. 2 is this, right? So this should actually be the 2-2. Then, right? Because it should be this 2. I have a feeling that each of these is going to be a 2. Okay. So this should be 4-5. This should be 3-4. Okay. And then... Right, so this is 4. So this should be 4-4, actually. And then this should be 4-5. Okay. And then this should be 4-2. 2-4. Swap it. This should be 5-2. Or 2-5. And then each of these... Well, let's just see. We need a 2. So we got 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5. Ah, okay. Oh, and it's just in order. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Dying. This one was actually, like, incredibly straightforward. Hell yeah. Yeah, that one was easy as fuck. Holy shit. All right, what do we get? Grasp of Devotion. All right, let's just go into the inventory. Newest, oldest. All right. Oh, an Elven Note too. Hell yeah. And a diamond. Hell yeah. +5 Holy Heavy Mace lands a killing blow. Their next spell becomes extended as though using the extend spell feat. Holy Magical Beastbane Freezing. Not good affixes at all, pretty much. All right, and Final Veil. So we're gonna go through here. We're gonna go to the Final Veil, and then because the Bone Hills is like right there at the Final Veil, right? Because yeah, in my original playthrough of the game, I never found the Bone Hills, so I was just locked out of doing this. And secrets, or the riddle. Of course, it would be the one that's furthest away. All right. I remember these tile puzzles being way more difficult. When I played this originally. And like it's not like I remember the solutions. Likely to miss our Bone Hills in the Mineshaft area. Mineshaft area. Which Mineshaft area? What you talk about? One of your NPCs Tao will give you a quest to go rescue some missing Crusaders if you talk to him in Chapter 3. Oh. And you need to have done that for the area to be there in Chapter 5. Gotcha. Okay. I think I did not do that. I think I did not do that. Oh my god, when I said that it was right here, I didn't realize that it was literally right here. No prompt, you need to just go talk to a random guy in town. Yeah. I've been thinking about trying to do like an actual Ascension playthrough. Because I've never actually done that. Oh, hi. Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna run this. Like how Mary's just over here on his own, doing his own thing, while everybody else gang fucks these two guys over here. Peacemaker? What's John Cena doing here? +5 Evil Outsider Bane Hand Axe has its critical threat range increased to 18 to 20. In addition, whatever the wielder of this hand axe lands a critical hit, the enemy is denied its dex bonus to AC for 3 rounds. Holy shit. In terms of rewards, since it adds another step to the final fight, but you just get some ending cards and a brief conversation with Aurelia. And it's a lot of steps. Is it? Okay. That And we got Construct, Bane, and Holy. Let me... This might actually be better. Nenio's area takes so long by itself. Yeah. This is literally just better, right? Like 3 to 14 versus 7 to 12. As Trickster and Demon, you can get an extra crystal from Nocticula, so you don't have to do Nenio's area. Interesting. I think we do. I think we just replace this. Like, the fact that you could just deny Dex to AC is crazy. I think we finally get rid of the Gravesinger. So, like, I think the big thing is just, like, how often are you, like, are you going to be using turn-based or real-time? Which, like, in the vast majority of my playthroughs, I'm not going to be using turn-based, right? So, like, they would go infinitely faster than this one. The only reason that this one is taking so long is because I have been using turn-based, right? If I had been, like, I would have probably... I feel like it probably would have been close to half the length. But I infinitely prefer the micromanaging of turn-based. I think it catch-22. Yeah, it depends. So, like, if you're underpowered, I feel like turn-based is infinitely better. Because you can make the best use out of each of your turns. But if you are overpowered, which my party is overpowered. Like, 100% my party's overpowered. You be cheesed in real time by kiting. That's also true. Like, it all depends on... Oh. Okay, I think... okay, because I'm starting to lag pretty bad. Lag, reset again. Definitely I'll maximize your output more. Yeah. All right, we're going to reset the game. Reset the game, reset the lag. Oh my god. I'm now 16 hours into Hades 2. I wish I was like 3 times that much. But I am now 16 hours into Hades 2, and that game is absolutely fucking incredible. I am loving it so much. Oh, there's a hotfix. Nightmare not being awarded. Oh, I don't know who that is. Empath's intuition. Family dispute. Arachne's portrait being hidden behind her tapestry in our case. Interesting. Wait, it would just not fight you sometimes? That's crazy. I love how they that's funny. They spoilered portions of the fucking patch notes, the hot fixes. All right, there we go. It's finally the cloud synced. Finally. 1020 hours in this game though. Wrath of the Righteous, 1020 hours. I think it might officially be my most played game on Steam now. I think I've spent more time in Wrath of the Righteous than any other game. All right, let's get back to it. So, Jello, the true trick is to kite in real time, and then whenever it's your turn, you switch to turn-based, and then whenever your turn is done, you swap back to real time, and you just keep doing that. All right, Mary. Yeah, this is like 3 times faster. Okay. So this one is a little bit different. This one is a little bit different. Also, it doesn't sound like something I would enjoy doing. I also could have used a Game Shark back in the day, but that didn't seem like fun. Oh yeah. It's just like if you want to really, really hardcore cheese this shit. Okay, so this is a 2, and this is a 4, going straight back. I wonder if this is... Is there a 1-5? God damn it. There is a 1-5. I don't think that that's actually correct, though. Well, there's actually 2 1-5s. That's interesting. Wait, if we just put a 1-5 here. Let me just put that there real quick. So that would be 1-5. So that would be 2-5. 2-5. Let's swap these because it's in the wrong spot. Nope, that was in the right spot. I'm just dumb. Is there a 1-1? There is. Is there a 5-5? No. Get enjoyment out of the upward struggle? Yeah. Okay. So this one is actually not nearly as straightforward as the last one was. Because, like, we have 3 tiles here, and we have 4 slots. But I feel like... I feel like this just shows what can be in this line. So, like, this one right here is going to be a 4, right? And this one's either a 1 or a 5. So let's take a look at this. So, do we have a 1-4? We do. And we also have a 4-5. Okay, so we can't know which one this is yet. Do we have a 3-5? We do. So 5, 3. Do we have a 1, 3? Yes. Okay, so wait, let me play this out real quick. Let me see if this works. So 3, 5. Swap it. And then we have 1, 3. Nope, not that one. 1, 3. Swap it. And then we have 1, 4. Swap it because they're all fucked. Okay. And then this is either 1 or 3. So if we do 1, 2 here. And then we have a 1, 4. No. What if it's 2, 3? And then 3, 4. Do we have a 3, 4? We do. Okay. So I think that is correct. I think that this is correct. Because that all makes sense. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 5, and 1, 3. So this one right here has to be a 1. And then this is either 1, 2, or 1, 5. And then we have 4. All right, let's just put a 1, 2 in here for now. Swap it. Okay, so this, we know that the 1 is here. So what do we have available? All right, what do we have available for this? So we need a 4 here, a 1 here. So we need... Okay. 1, 1, 1, 5, 4, 5. Four, 5. Swap that. Okay. I think we're getting there. Do we have a 2, 2? We do. Wait. Did I just get this? Shit. Not quite. One of... Okay, so we fucked up somewhere. Where could a 1, 1 be? One, 1 could be here, actually. All right. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. And then we could put the 1, 2 here. Yep. Okay. That still works. And then we need a 2 here. Hello, Philemon. 2, 2, 2, 4. Oh, we still don't have another 1. Yeah, this one's actually kind of fucking with me a bit. We got through the last one real fast, but this one's kind of messing with my brain. Oh, by having 1-1 there, we actually don't have the 2 that's necessary. For that line. Too tired to look right now, but I'll be moral support. That's fine. Yeah, I don't want any hints right now. I'm still fully in the I could do this camp. All right, so I do think that this one needs to be 1-2. I think that needs to be 1-2. Either that or this one needs to be 1-2, but then that throws this all off. Wait, we do have a 2-4. You can't do this. All right, Piccolo. Wait. I think these 3 need to go. All right, so if we do 2-4 here, swap this. Nope, no, not that one. Swap it. And then we have 1-2 here. And then we have what? Okay, so what tiles do we have left? We have a 1-1, a 1-5, a 2-2, and a 4-5. The 4-5 is fucking me up. We do this, and then that's not a 2-5. How does this change if this is a 5-1 instead of a 1-5? How does this change if this is a 5-1? So we would... Because we were basically just going off of... basically a guess and check kind of thing. Trial and error. All right, so let's just grab everything back. Let's just grab everything back. We're gonna completely wipe out this because I think I fundamentally fucked up. Wish there was a faster way to do this. Just like a reset button. So the options for this tile is 1-1, 1-5, and that's it. It's the 1-1 and 1-5. That's the only option that we have for this tile. Okay, which one? Is there a tile that we know for a fact what it is? This one is either 1-2, 1-4, 2-3, or 4-3. Right? 1-2, 1-4, 2-3, 3-4. Yeah. But that's still 4 options. So wait, 1-2, 1-3. No, 1-2, not 1-3. 1-2, 2-3. Or wait, Jesus Christ. 1-2, 1-4, 2-3, 3-4. Yeah, that's what it is. I said it right the first time. So we have 1-2, I have 2 1-5s? Interesting. 2 3. 3 4. Wish this didn't take up the whole fucking screen. 1 4. Okay. One one 1 2 1 3 2 3 3 5. That's what can be here. This one can only be one of two. It's either the 1 1 or the 1 5. Okay, let's assume it's one of our 1 5s, but the 1 is facing out. Booting up your PC right now? Hell yeah. Okay, so if we have this, so this is either 1 2 or 1 4. This is either 1 2 or 1 4. Let's go with 1 2 for now. And let's see how this changes things. So if this is 2, this has to be 4. And this has to be 2 3. It has to be 2 3. Because we don't have another 1 2, right? Yeah, no, we don't have another 1 2. So this has to be 2 3. And then this has to be 3 4. Which means that this is either 1 4 or 4 5. Right? Now, with all of this, does this narrow down what this is? Okay, so this is either 1 2. Do we have a 2 2? I think we do, right? We do. So this could be a 2 2. And then we have another. We do have another 1 2. No, we do not. Sorry. 2 3. So this can't be 2 2. Can't be 2 2. 2 1 or 2 5. 2 5. Okay, let's try that. This is 2 5. This is either 1 5 or 3 5. This has to be 1 5. Okay, because 3 can't be in this row. And then if that is 1 5, that's 4. All right, what ones do we have left? We have 1 1, 1 3, 1 4. This could be 1 4. And this could be the double 1. Okay. Now, what do we have left? 4 5 here. Right? So I don't think we have another 1 4. And then wait, I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay, so this would have to be 3 5. And this is 1 3. And then we have 2, 2, and 2, 4. Fuck! Fuck! We're so close. Everything fits except for the 2, 4. We need a 5 here. We don't have a 2 in this column. This has to have a 2. So this is either 1, 2 or 2, 5. And it can't be 2, 5. So wait, this has to be 1, 2. Unless this is 3, 5. Do we have a 3, 2? We do. So if this is 3, 2, and this is 3, 5. Wait. I know that this isn't how this works, but... Alright, so this is 3, 5. Swap. This is... What was I grabbing? 3, 2. This one. Putting 3, 2 here. And then we have the 2, 4 for here. Okay. Jeez, this is starting to hurt my head. I wish I could turn off these buttons so that I could just look. I mean, I guess I could move away from it, right? But even still, like, this is still gonna be here. I wish this was over on this side. Or, like, over... Well, I guess it's not gonna be over here because there's the door. Right? But I wish it wasn't right on the fucking puzzle. Okay. So, this aisle can only be 1 and 3. So, this would have to be 3. Or, I'm sorry, this would have to be 1 in this scenario because we don't have... Oh, we don't have a 1 going up. Oh, this also can't be 3. This has to be 1. This has to be 1 because there's no... Okay, so this can't be right. This cannot be right. Okay, I think this is where we start. I think this is where we start. Okay. We're gonna completely reset because I once again think that this is just entirely wrong. I think we start over here. I think trying to start from this section is just wrong and stupid. Because I just don't think that we have enough info. Okay, over here. This is either 1-1, 2-1, or 5-1. And then this is either 2 or 4 here. So that means that this has to be 2 or 4. So 1-1, 2-1, or 5-1. So let's put in the 5-1. Let's just hypothetically. We start this. This then becomes 1-4. We know that this has to be 2 or 4 because this one has to be 2 or 4. So these 3, well, technically these 4, right? These 4 all have to be the same thing. So do I have 4 4s? That's another question. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 4 4. Okay, so wait, how many digits do I have 4 of? 4 separate tiles for the same digit. So obviously we have 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do I have a 2 on the board? No. Yeah, we have more than enough. So oh, it would have to be 2 or 4, right? Do we have 4 2s? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we do. We have 5 2s. And we have... I already counted this, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have... Okay, so either of those could still fit here. Either of those still could fit here. Do we have a 2-5? We do. We definitely have a 1-5. So this is either 1 2, 1 4, 2 5, or 4 5. If this is 3 4, wait. Okay, so wait. This aisle here. Oh, this can't be 1 5. This can't be 1 5. I don't know why that 1 5 is there. Get out of here. That is either 1 1 or 1 3. Let's put 1 3. No, it can't be. This would have to be 1 1 if this was the case. If this was the case, this would have to be 1 1. The 3 cannot be here. It has to be a 1. And then this would have to be 2 5, which is impossible. Okay, so this can't be a 1. This cannot be a 1 in this quarter here. This quarter cannot be a 1. It has to be either 2 or 5. So this is either 2 1 or 5 1. Those are the only 2 options. 2 1 or 5 1. So let's put a 5. Let's start with 2 1. So 2 1. If we then do this, do I still have 4 2s left over? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just barely. So if we do this, this would have to be a 2-3 because we don't have another 1-2, right? Let me just double check. No. Do we have a 2-2? We do. This would be that. Which would require another 2. So if this is a 2, this has to be a 4. This has to be a 4 if that's a 2. Okay, so let us put in 1-4. We could also 3-4 this, but let's just try 1-4 for now. So this would then be 2-4. Yeah. And then this could be either 4-5 or 1-4. Oh, we don't have a 1. Wait, did I already use it? Oh yeah, I already did. Okay, so then this would have to be 4-5 then. Okay, wait, we might actually be getting somewhere. And then I need 3-4 here, right? Because we've already shown that we don't have a 4-5, another 1-4. Okay. I think, and then this has to be 1-5. Has to be 1-5. I think we might actually be getting somewhere here. Oh, this is, oops. Oops. Yeah, that was wrong. Okay. That still has to be 1-5. Still has to be 1-5. So these two tiles are locked in here. And we have to have a 2-1 and a 1-5. It's just, is this the 2-1 or is this the 1-5? And is this the, yeah. So that's still fine. So this would then need to be 1-5. One. Wait, do I have ones left? Wait. I think this might be the one. Wait. How many ones do I have left? 1, 2. Only 2. So this would have to be the 1-1. And then this would be the 1-2. Shit. Wait. Fuck. Okay. I think I got it. I think this has to be the 5-1. I think this one has to be the 5-1. Okay, so I think that we've determined the correct starting point. The correct starting point is that this is a 5-1. And then we have the 2-1 up top. Okay, I think that is correct. Okay, and then we have either 2-5 or 4-5 here. If we go 2-5, what happens? How bad are we? So if we do that, then this would have to be the 1-2, right? Because we don't have another 2-5. We don't have another 1-2. Okay, so this can't be the 5-2. this would actually have to be the 5-2. Okay. Wait, this would also still need to be a 5-2. So then this has to be 4, right? This would have to be 4. So then this would have to be the 4-5. And then this would be a 1-4. This would be the 1-1. And then this would be a 1-3. Okay, I think we're getting there. Wait. Fuck. No. That's also wrong. Because that can't be a 1-3. It has to be a 1-4. Oh, it's got to be... I don't know why I said 1-3. I need a 4-3. Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, wait. I think we have something here. Okay, so we have 2 something. All right, what are our 2s left? 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5. So I think that this is going to be the 2-3. This will be the 2-2 because I don't see any other place where the 2-2 could fit. This would have to be 1-5. By the way. And then that is 2-5. Yep. And then we have 1-5. What am I doing wrong? Where am I going wrong here? Where's the faulty logic? Where's the faulty logic? One, 2, 2, 2. If that was 2, 2. So 5, 1 and 1, 2 are locked in over on the right column. That is 100% correct. It has to be that because this one has to be a 1. This is the one tile that I know for a fact what it is based solely on these hint tiles. None of the other ones are 100% except for this one. This one has to be a 1. Then this has to be a 5 or a 2. This has to be a 5 or a 2. If that's... What item, which ones do I have still in my inventory? 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5. 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5. So like 2-4 would fit here, 3-5 would fit here, but 1-3 does not fit there. Wait, do I even have a 1-3? Oh, literally right in front of me. I don't know why. I don't know why I said that. Oh, precisely what? I'm just thinking in circles at this point. Okay. If this is the 1-3, instead of 1-1, what if this is 1-3? What does that do? Allows for 3-5. And then I'm stuck with a 1-1. Which I can put here. Wait, no. Yeah. Wait, why did that go there? Get out of here. 1-1. Yes. Okay. And then wait. I think that we got it. And then we have a 5 that goes here. Yes! Ah! Is that the last of the Elven notes? Hello, what are you? Polearm. Alright. What do we got? Radiant, Magical Beastbane, Caustic, Nullifying. Alright. Info. Wait! Wait, did you see? Did you see? Did you see that I have another red slab? Oh, wait, this is supposed to go in the final one. Okay. I was like, what the fuck do you mean there's another? I thought I had gone through the, for a second, I thought I had gone through the fucking... Wait, I did. Wait. Yeah, what the fuck? Anyway, let's take a look at this. Nullifying could be placed on melee weapons, press spell resistance. Yes. Radiant, positive energy damage on us. Your mod take, yeah, that's kind of, because I feel like it's probably just this one. Well, no, it's a different it's a bit different kind of damage than this. Cheated this and got a mod for it. I hit puzzles. That's fair. I enjoy the feeling of, I get the same feeling for completing a difficult puzzle as I do for beating a difficult boss. I get that same sense of, ah, yes, with both of them. So yeah, I think that tile is just oopsie doopsie daisies kind of thing. Okay, now, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, so if I remember, no, that already can't be true. Wait, let's just put one of these in. Let's just put one of these in. Yeah, sure, why not a full one? So that's what a full one looks like. That's what a 1/3. Ah, these are all zeros. Okay. I see it. Okay, so 3 of these going across are going to be full. Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2. Wait, what the fuck? What are these puzzles for anyway? I don't remember. Wait. How does this... So 4 and 3... There's only 5, though. Okay, so first and foremost, we have to figure out what the hell this is saying. 7. So there's 7 tiles. There's 7 tiles for the storyteller stuff, since you get elven notes from them and it explains part of his backstory. Oh, is that? Okay. Yeah, so like I've only ever finished these puzzles once, and it's been a very long time since I've done it. So I don't really remember what the hell's going on here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 7 by 7? Okay. What the fuck do these numbers mean? That's the big thing right now. What do these numbers tell me? Yeah, like if you don't enjoy doing puzzles, then yeah, I would just cheat it in with Toolbox or just look up a solution online. Because you do get other stuff. Like I got this. If you're like a pull, actually, I got a new weapon for Gimli in the other one, right? Well, I guess that was from Bone Hills, but you can actually get decent stuff from them. Since without a mod, how would you assume that? I actually don't know. Wait, yeah, maybe I don't. Maybe I wait. Maybe I don't worry about the numbers. Yeah, I think the numbers might be misleading. You can look up the solutions that I've never once seen somewhere that describes how to reach the solution or what the background math is of the puzzle. Oh, like describing the logic of them. Seem to use different rules than the other ones, which means what? So yeah, each puzzle has its own unique rule set. Like the one that we just did in the Final Veil. It was like, nah, lol. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Actually, aren't they consistent? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go back to let's go and look real quick. I think they might actually be consistent with the rule set. At least with these. Let me just go back through and look at them real quick. First one is easy because it tell you the first and furthest tiles. Others don't follow the same logic. Okay, so yeah, so like this one right here. Bismuth, chill out. The tiles on the sides tell you what can be in this row. It just so like this one you could only have 2s. This one is only 4. This one is only 1s. This one you can have 1 or 4. And from that information, you can figure out the rest of the puzzle. And I actually think that that is consistent throughout all of these. It's not the first and furthest. I think it's just these are the ones that can be in there. Let me just see if that's consistent throughout real quick. This is just like a loading screen each, right? It's not that big a deal. Never seemed obvious. The can be in this row. When I saw a thing with 5 spots and 3 clues, I experienced first, middle, last, since the early puzzles followed that. Yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't have anything to do with Nenio's questline. We actually never recruited Nenio in this playthrough. We told her to fuck off. Yeah, they must be touching the same symbol like that. Yeah. So yeah, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 4, 4, 5, 3, 4. So like that one is fairly straightforward as well. So far, actually, so far what you were saying also fits. And no, that doesn't fit with the final one. The final Veil one doesn't follow that pattern. Because the rightmost column is 1, 2, 5 in the hints, and it's what it ended up being 5, 1, 2, something like that. But that might be unique to that one specifically. Let's see. Let's see if this one follows the same pattern. Okay, so we have 4, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, yeah. So see, it doesn't follow that pattern. Because you got 3, then 2, then 4. So it's not quite this is the order, it's just this is what's in the row. Was frustratingly throwing me off because you guess a rule that works for some but then doesn't work for others, and it makes you go, what changed? Probably for that reason. Yeah, but again, it's just you made an assumption that seemed to be correct, but then ended up not being, right? Because like when your assumption was just a bit too specific, right? Like, because and like it's a valid one because it fit for what you were trying to do. Okay, I'm actually going to turn off. What was the thing that's turned on? Ah, here we go. Okay, so we're going to turn that off. You think I am a scientist? Yeah. Yes. 100%. All right, so because it did not redo that, we're just going to save and load. Because I think that the numbers are actually going to throw me off on this one. Because, like, I already saw there was one that was 3, 5, which adds up to 8, which makes no sense. Because there's only 7 squares. So we're going to turn that off. Hopefully when I reload, it doesn't have the numbers. There we go. Okay. Cool. All right. Mary, you're the one that I want. All right, what is happening here? I wonder if it's like, if it overlaps. Any of them on the other sides. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wait. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. All right. Let's do all borders. Okay. I think he flipped these was so the direction of the red gem shouldn't matter, but probably does. So if I go back to this, well, let's find out. Can I? So if I do this, also we're gonna do type. Okay. So yeah, I can't flip this. So this is just what it is. Okay, so I am going to... How do I... What? Is there... What am I looking for? The display capture. Can I do this? Capture specific window. All right. Oh, Jesus. Wait, why was it like that? What the fuck? Why are you like this? I'm trying to... Why is it only showing like the... What the fuck? What is this? What is happening right now? It's like cropped in the weirdest way ever, which is very strange because I literally... Reset transform? No. Edit transform? How do I make it so that... I'm trying to capture my Excel sheet so that I can show you guys what I'm doing on it. Because I feel like I'm gonna be on the Excel sheet a fair bit. Okay, I'm just gonna do the thing. All right. Oh wait, what the fuck? Okay, now it's that. Okay, wait. All right, and let us now. That was weird. Okay, so we're gonna crop. Not quite that much. Let me pull this up. Let me go back to... Oh, not unmute myself. Why is that? What the fuck? Wait. Wait, why is Excel gone? Why is Excel gone again? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Why did it go back to this again? I don't understand. All right, I'm just deleting this. I'm just deleting this. I think that this was a mistake. I don't know what's happening here. Remove. Be gone. All right. So basically I made a grid in Excel and it's going to be used to try to determine what exactly goes where, potentially, maybe 1, 2, 3, this one, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull this here, pull this back up. Okay. So if this, I actually think that the numbers might help. Okay, yeah, the numbers actually will help, because trying to remember what the fuck is going on here is gonna be a major pain in the ass. All right, we're gonna reload again. Okay, so what I think it is, this is my initial assumption coming back into this, is where the symbols intersect, that is a filled spot. So like that would be a blue. So we have, wait, but that doesn't, no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we have 1, 3, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2. Remember your theory that one at the bottom right would be a 2, but does it check out? Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if that makes any sense. All right, and then we have 2, 1, nothing on that one. We have 3, 4, 2, and 3. And we have 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 5, 5, 3. Okay, we have all of the numbers. So basically what it would be is if this one here intersects with any of these, so like potentially this one, and this one, well, no, because 1 is empty, right? Because we have a 1 here and a 1 here. It has to have something to do. The mod putting numbers on is doing it for a reason. So the reason, so it's actually not that deep. It's literally just to make it more easily identifiable. Because like for me, it is a hell of a lot easier to go, oh, this is a 5, this is a 5, versus this is this weird little fucking hashtag thing almost, and this is also this weird little hashtag thing almost, right? Like, so it's literally just to make it easier to identify which tile is saying which thing. That's all it is. ZFH. Yeah, but like you have ones like this, like I kind of call this one Z, but then there's also another one that's like even more of a Z and shit like that. So this one was a 3 to you? See, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. Also, I just realized that some of these are, yeah. These are all full dominoes. Some of them are sideways, which also doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, these puzzles. I'm still trying to figure the logic out on this one. I thought I had something, but it doesn't make any sense. I always just Google it. I will if I end up not getting it done at all. Like if I can't figure it out at all. The question is probably, do you care about the things in the middle, or are they just blockers to show you where the 0 tiles are? So these are like these are kind of the same as the My brain just died. My brain just like entirely shut off. So yes, I do care about these. The problem, the thing that's throwing me off is that there's numbers on all 4 sides. Because I've done puzzles like this where it's like you have an XY axis and you have to logic your way through doing this. But the fact that we have numbers on all four sides is just like really throwing me off. So 1 2 1 2. Is there any contradictions here? 2 1 3 1 2 4 1 3 5 5, right? Because 3 1 5 and 5 1 3 3, just 2. And I have to remember that the numbers don't mean that that many things. How many different symbols intersect in this row thing? Yeah. Okay, so if we were to say that, let's say that that's the case. In this first column, we got 3 1 up top and then just 3 down here. And then 1. Well, no, because we have a 3 1 up here and then we have a 1 and a 1 on this. So that would potentially mean that this should be filled, which it is not. If I wait. Where to put this here? It is just that. Wait. Okay, I don't think that's... Okay, wait. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's the opposite. We don't want them to intersect. So if we don't want anything to intersect, this... That one would, that one would, that one would, this one would not. But that's not possible. Damn. Damn. Okay, so if it was the opposite and we didn't want them to intersect, we could, well, actually, let's see if a single even fills from the bottom. It does. So this one would make sense, but the other one would need to be in the middle here, which we cannot do. So that's also not the case. So we're narrowing it down. Out of infinite possibilities, we have eliminated 2 of them. Hooray, we're getting closer. So 2... So if we're looking for intersections, we have one here, one here, 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 which is also impossible. Okay, what if it's just like... What if it's just like the number of intersections determines how many are in that, like, in total? So let's just say this one here, right? It intersects on this tile, right? Because 3 and 3, and 1 and 1, and 1 and 3, right? So it intersects here because of 3, intersects here because of 1, and intersects here because of 3. So that would be what, 4, right? So this one, this one, this one, and this one. So what if we do a full one here and a third of one here? And it's just supposed... It started from that side. Wait, what? Oh, I did not realize that the... Okay. That also changes things. I was not looking at where the hand was. Wait, so if I put this in here... Where does it start? It starts from the bottom. Okay. Man, the lack of intuitive logic to this puzzle is really throwing me off right now. Either that or I'm just stupid. What's this map? Heart of Mystery. All right, I'm going to very specifically Google puzzle logic heart of mystery. Assign a numerical value to each symbol where the total of all symbols in any row or column is the number of blue spots. Oh. Okay. You just add it all up. You just add it all up. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is 4, 6. This is just 2. This is 2 plus 4 is another 6. That's 5. That's 5. That's 7. Oh, that's easy. That's 5. Wait, you can't. That's not possible because this top one has fucking 14. Okay, so the numbers that we have in these tiles is not necessarily the numbers that we have to assign. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense then. Wait, hold up. Wait. You can't? You All right. So we are missing a vital piece of information that we cannot get in this playthrough because there is a vital piece of information in Nenio's quest line in Enigma that you need to be able to do this puzzle. Okay. All right, game. You fuck. Wait, did I actually close it like an idiot? I'm stupid. Okay. Oh, okay, so the outside symbol is irrelevant. The number of filled cells within each row column needs to equal the sum of the outside symbols for that row column. Okay. Okay. So if I ignore the outside column, okay, so that is delete. Hello? Delete, please. Delete. Thank you. All right, so that's only 3. That is only 2. That is only 3. That is only 2. That is only 3. That is 5. And that is 6. Okay. There we go. All right, so 3 of these are filled. Oh, wait. Let's do... All right, so let's just delete these. Let's delete these. Let's delete these. And let's delete this. All right. So, on here, we have 4, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 3. Okay. This is infinitely easier to deal with. Infinitely easier to deal with, because I'm glad I did end up looking that up, because that's annoying as hell. That you have to... it's fine. It's whatever. It's not the first time that this has had interlocking things with other quests. Okay, so 6 out of the 7 up here are filled. 5 in this are filled. 3 here. 2 here. 3 here. 2 here. 3 here. All right. All 4 of these are filled. Okay. That's actually good. So we have one column that is entirely filled. It's ignore the symbol, just count the fact that there are symbols, and then match up, down, and across, so that you have a right number of fills in each row and column. Not quite, because the symbols apparently do have numerical values. The numerical values are just revealed in the Enigma dungeon. Unfortunately. This column here is also entirely filled. So we have 1 and 1. Okay. I can actually delete all these numbers now. That way I'm not confusing myself. Up. Move this. Up or over. Okay. So... Why are you selected? Get out of here. Mary's doing the puzzle. Okay, so this column here is entirely full. This column here is entirely full. One of the remaining 3 down here is empty. One of these 3 is empty. You got 3 in this row. Only 2 here. Five and 6, 3. Wait, I don't actually see a way to logically fill... Okay, wait. So this has to be... Wait, okay. Okay, wait. I see how you're supposed to do this. So this one also has to be filled, right? Because we have to get to here. So this one also has to be filled. So I need to look at where the different spots are. Okay, so these 2 are standalone. So we don't get any more information here. This one has to be a 3. This one has to be entirely full to reach this. Okay, so this has to be a 1, this has to be a 1. This one has to be at least a 2. This one has to be at least a 2. I'm going to put in a 2 for now, because we have to reach this. This one also has to be at least a 2. Wait. Okay. So we also know that this one has to be at least a 2. And this one has to be, or this one has to be a 2. So these two both have to be at least a 2. So if we do this, and we do this, that gets this one entirely filled. Now, that doesn't eliminate anything, really, unfortunately. So this is the only one that we know for sure. Then that means it's 3. Yes, exactly. So the only one that we know for sure is this one. This one has to be a 3, because it has to reach here. Also, by the way, if I get through with all of this, and it ends up being the case that these numbers are inaccurate to what they should be, I'm going to make a very sternly worded letter to the creator of the Toy Box mod. Okay. I do like the fact that the puzzle logic doesn't immediately solve the puzzle for us. Because, like, there's 2 steps to a decent puzzle. The logic, the fact that it says that these tiles back here are irrelevant is really annoying. Like, the fact that they have invalid information in this puzzle is really annoying to me. I hate that. Because you should be able to look at the information that you have. And I mean, maybe that's another thing that's hinted at in the Enigma hint. But goddamn, that's dumb, and I don't like it. So we have only one more of this row. Only one more of this row. Because this one has to be, and this one has to be, and there's only a 3 here. I keep saying row, column. If this is a 3, then that means that all of these are 0s. I think it's far more likely that this is a 2. I think it's almost guaranteed that this is a 2. Because the top row is 6. So we need 1 to be empty, and I doubt very seriously. Well, I actually know for a fact, because we don't have any 0s, and every tile has to be completed. So this actually has to be, yeah. So this is this, this is this. Okay, so the top row is finished. Or it's figured out. It's not finished, it's figured out. Because this one has to be at least a 1. Okay. So that means that either this one is a 3 or this one is a 3. Right? How many 3s do I have? I only have one, or I have 2 more after this one. Right? Because one of these 2 has to be a 3. I'm sorry, one of these 2 has to be a 3, sorry. One of these 2 has to be a 3. So I only have 2 others. This is either 2 2s or a 3 and a 1. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Wait. This is guaranteed filled. This is filled. Wait, okay, so wait. Oh, wait, that's another thing. Every single one of these, we know that the one that is the hand is going to be filled. Okay, so I just figured another one out. This is a 1. This is a 1 because the next one above it has to be a 0. Because this one has to be filled, this one has to be filled. Which means that this one is also a 1. Because this column only has 3. Okay. So we have finished 1 row and 1 column. Oh, we've actually finished 2. So this is a 2, guaranteed. Okay. So that's a 2 guaranteed. Because we only have 3 down here. We don't really have enough information for this row here. This row is also completed, by the way, because this one has to be filled, this one has to be filled. So we don't really... This one also... Yeah. Okay. And then this one has to be filled. Okay. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3. I wish I could get one of these 2 is a 3. Wait. I also said that one of these 2 is a 3. That's making me think that this is the 3. Oops, sorry, not that one. This one. I think that this is a 3, which means that this would be a 2. So 1, 1, 0. So that would be... That would mean that this one is at least a 2. How many more? How many of each do I have left? 2 fulls, 2 1s, and a 2. Okay. That would mean that this would be a 2. Which means that we're done with these. One, 2, 3. So this has to be a 0, which means that this has to be a 1, which means that this has to be a 3. Okay. I'm sorry that you guys can't see the Excel sheet that I'm actually, like, figuring all this out on. I tried to capture it, and OBS was like, no, fuck you. Okay, so this is guaranteed to be a 2 at this point. Oh. Okay, a mistake was made somewhere. The only assumption that I've made is this one. Wait, this one. So this is not the case, which means that this is not the case. Which means that this is not the case. Okay, wait. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm pulling everything. Shit. Okay. So this is a 0. This is a 0. One more of these. So it's either this is a 0 or this is a 0, which means that this is at least a 2. This one is at least a 2. That is guaranteed. This is at least a 2. This is also at least a 2. I think that... No. We just could... I think we confirmed that this is exactly a 2. I think. Here. 0 question mark. Because this one is not entirely confirmed. 1, 2, 3. So this would mean that this one is a 3 if this one is not a... So this would mean that both of these are 3s, right? No, because this one could be a 2. So that would mean that this is a 3. 1 question mark. 1 question mark. And then that would mean that this is a 0 and this is a 0. How many 2s do I have left? Only 1. Okay, so that also can't work. Because I need 2s. I need 2 2s here. Okay. Oh, nope, not that. Not that noise. So wait, then this would be a 3. If that's a 3, this one then has to be a 0. Wait, why was this a 3? That couldn't have been a 3. Wait, what the fuck? Why was that a 3? I think I accidentally misclicked on that. Because there's only 3 in this row. So this one has to be a 0. Because we can't have another one up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means that the first column, the first 2 in the first column are both filled. So that means that this one cannot be, which means that this one is. Means that this one cannot be. Okay, so wait, what did I just figure out? So I just figured out that this has to be a 3. This one is at most a 2. Oh no, wait, this one is a 2. So this one is a 2. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay, so the third row, we're still missing 1. So one of these two, I know it's 9 o'clock. One of these two in the third row is filled. So this one might be a 1, and this one might be a 3. Another one. Wait, do we have 2 2s? No, it's not. Okay, so this is a 1. This is a 3. Okay, so we got that. We got that. So that means that this one is our last 2, and this should be our last 1. Hey, look at that. We got there right at the end. Let's fucking go. I'm saving, because if this is a boss fight, I'm not doing this today. We'll do it tomorrow. Oh. Oh. There we go. If it has to be at least a 2, and you need a 2 somewhere else, but... Oh, yeah. I already read that. All right. Yep, nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that today. Tomorrow, when we come back, we will deal with this. Whatever the fuck this is. Yeah. We're gonna deal with Reshka Gal. Alright. Last time. And I think that this is the last thing that we need to do. Well, we need to worry about... We're just going to be skipping a whole lot of time and building up our crusade tomorrow, and then heading off to Threshold, because that's all we got left. Yeah. I think... that it's fine. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. Next week, so yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing more LOTR WOTR. Next week, on Tuesday, we will be doing the EV run. I do not have to work Tuesday night, so we are potentially going to be doing a very long stream on Tuesday. I'll be going until EV is done, or until sleepy hits me, and I have to take another nap. Although I might just, you know, inject some caffeine into my veins and keep going. Wednesday is going to be interesting, because I am potentially doing 2 streams on Wednesday. Wednesday morning, the reason that I don't have to work Tuesday is because I asked off for Wednesday, and they gave me Tuesday and Wednesday off. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining, because it gives me an extra day off work. Wednesday morning, they are going to be doing the congressional hearing where they're calling in the CEOs of Twitch, Discord, Reddit, and Steam to talk to them about radicalization of their user base. Now, if you don't know, I used to stream on Twitch. I no longer stream on Twitch for that very reason. I did not like how Twitch was handling the psychos that were being actively protected by Twitch and actively not being punished for breaks of TOS. So I stopped streaming on Twitch. So I'm very, very invested in how that turns out, and I'm going to be doing a live react to it. It's going to be my first ever live react to something that is happening right now. I have reacted to a couple of things, but it's mostly been like movie trailers and shit that doesn't really matter that much. This is the first reaction thing that I'm going to be doing that's like current events and is actually kind of important. So I'll be doing that. That will be happening at 9 a.m. Wednesday morning. I might go live a little bit earlier than that and just like hang out while we wait for that to pop up. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing that by ear. As of right now, the only team that has publicly responded has been Discord, saying that they would be happy to answer any questions. Nobody has officially responded with whether or not they're going to be going. However, the vast majority of the time, if you don't go when you are invited, you get subpoenaed very quickly afterwards. So it's like, do you want to do it now and maybe possibly save some PR, or just, you know, wait until you are forced to do so? So I'm hoping that they all show up on Wednesday so that we can get a full thing there. The only one that like kind of falls off is like, I don't really care if fucking Newell shows up, because I don't think that Steam realistically has anything to do with any of this. I think they just lumped it in because it's like, the guy that killed Charlie Kirk was on Steam. Like, yeah, so him and literally everybody else that plays video games on PC. But anyway, so that's gonna be Wednesday morning. Wednesday evening, it might be a bit late because I'm gonna have to stay up quite late to do that. I'm usually trying to get to bed by like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. But if I am having to stay up to watch that, I'm not gonna be that ready to wake up and stream at 6 p.m. So we might be doing a bit of a late stream Wednesday night, but I am going to be trying to get on as close to normal time as possible to play more God of War Ragnarok, the Valhalla DLC, which we started this past week. Furry porn games, since, you know, I mean, that's kind of already been neutered because of the whole fucking payment processor bullshit that's going on. Which I don't like, by the way. I am officially against payment processors, morality policing everybody. Yeah, but that's separate from what they're going to be called in for and talked to. But yeah, kind of the only platform above that because Gabe enforced a policy. Yeah. They would have kicked a lot of stuff off. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I do have to go because I do have to get ready for work. Yeah. If you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. If you look up at the top of the screen, you'll see that I do have a YouTube sub goal. I'm trying to get to 500 so that we can get memberships unlocked for y'all, which will allow us to have emotes in the chat and all that good stuff. And also allow you guys to financially support me a little bit. So we're trying to get to 500 for that, and in return for y'all helping me get to 500, I will be playing and suffering through Elden Ring. I've never beaten a Souls-like game before. I usually tend to rage quit them after 3 to 4 hours. So it will be a nightmare. Also, if you would like the stream, if you have not done so already, that would also be much appreciated. Helps me out in the algorithm quite a bit. I need to remember to ask people to do that more because apparently YouTube hates people. YouTube hates their creator base. So yeah. I'm gonna go though. I'm gonna go. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I hope y'all have a good evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for watching. If you would like to help support the channel, you can do so by following, subscribing, joining the Discord, or maybe even checking out the Patreon or Throne links down below.